Alrighty. Hey, just let you know, I've got her phone. If you want to talk to her, use my phone. Okay. Alrighty. Going to be live soon, perhaps? Are we going to be ready? Ready, Freddy? You're alive! Wow! Am I, though? Going to be live soon, perhaps? Are we going to be ready? Ready, Freddy? I'm just double checking. You're alive! Wow! Am I, though? I'm going to share now. I'm pretty sure I already have a tweet, but I'm going to do it again just in case. I almost put tweeting. Streaming on my birthday. Come and watch me be a fool. Because I'm just so fucking smart. Yeah, that's what I do. Never gotta copy it. So I could send it literally everywhere I can. Like on this site. Oh boy. Oh boy, I gotta get it everywhere. If anyone's here, anyone who's here, it doesn't seem like it because it says 0 viewers as of right now. But I am currently, I can't expect anything in the first 2 minutes. I'm gonna put a thing on Instagram. I don't know how links work on Instagram. I always just kind of do it. Now for Instagram, if you really want to get all that attention, you gotta use a buttload of hashtags. Like hashtag stream, hashtag streamer, hashtag YouTube, hashtag webcomic, hashtag Alice Darksin. Even though no one would probably use that one yet because it's not well known, but hey, just in case, I want to establish myself. Hashtag artist. I put artist. I put a D instead of an S because I'm a genius. Hashtag artist on Instagram. Hashtag. Should I put Twitch even though that would be a complete lie? I'm gonna do it. Because Twitch is related to streams. Hashtag birthday. Hashtag Streamlabs because that's what I'm using. Hashtag Artstream. That's not really, that's not a lot of hashtags, boy. Geez, anything else? Clip Studio Paint, because that's what I'm using. God, am I a genius. Look at all these friggin' hashtags. It's gonna be so fucking super relatable, bruh. Alrighty, now we're gonna go back to YouTube, double check. Now, one thing that really confuses me. Oh, someone already liked my thing on Instagram. Cool. It's really cool. One thing that always confuses me. Hang on, I want to check if the sound's still going. Alrighty, now we're gonna go back to YouTube. Alright, is that when I look in the live chat on my phone and on Streamlabs, the number of viewers is always different, so I can't really tell how many people there are. Oh, I should put this on the YouTube community tabs. Oh boy, I forgot to do that. I'm a dummy. Fucking paste, you dummy. Aspect ratio exceeds. You kidding me? There's a limit. Oh, that's stupid. Hey, YouTube. You want to stop being a dummy? You're a dummy. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to double check again since it's been like 5 minutes. Okay. I don't know if I really need this on. I'll keep it on just in case. I don't need my headphones because I don't have any music. It's just gonna be me. So anyway, hello everybody. No one's here yet, but hey, that probably gonna change soon. La-di-da. Okay, go to import. Gotta go into. Oh, jeez, what do I use? I'll use this because it's everything I really need. Gotta make sure the colors are correct, and the best way to do that is to literally copy them from where they originally are. I don't think I need these like action lines for him just swiping his wiping his body. Do I? Should I? I mean, I do have how it originally was, like right here. This is kind of how I do things. I could. Wait, no, I can't. Wait, no, can I? Hang on. No, fuck. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. If I'm gonna do that, I probably need to add some some movement lines. Anyway, to people who are joining, hello. It is I. Sorry, it's been a while. It's just been a little fucking hectic here. And no, I'm not just talking about the coronavirus. I didn't mean not to do that. I don't want to talk about the coronavirus, really, because everyone's already fucking heard about it. It's kind of absolutely bonkers. Double check if the audio's still on. Okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and just get the colors now. Wait! Fuck! I just realized I already made a mistake. These action lines are supposed to be a different color. Oh boy, that's not a good start. Really isn't. I already fucked up. How often does that happen? I don't know. I know I made a similar mistake actually not too long ago. I put like the outline on a layer on the wrong layer. It's apparently a common mistake because like you hear a lot of memes about it. It's hilarious and relatable. Oh, one thing I also forgot, it seems. Man, I'm just fucking up already, aren't I? Alright, Copernicus, I'm gonna need you to cooperate with me. There you go. Alright. I'm always afraid I'm gonna make like a really embarrassing mistake. And I'm just gonna publish it on the sites needed without knowing. That's gotta be one of my biggest fears at the moment. Anyway. You know, doing this at like 1 p.m. unannounced probably wasn't the best idea. But hey, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm talking to myself, aren't I? Ho-ho! Wouldn't be the first time. This is why it feels awkward streaming, because I know I don't like have a huge audience. And sometimes like it's a long period of time before anyone really shows up. So I'm just literally talking to myself. But hey, it's nothing new. I talk to myself sometimes. Not like have full conversations. I mean like, oh, I gotta do this thing. Not kind of talking to myself. Oh, for anyone who's here, I have to mention one thing. If you hear like vehicles in the background, this is why it's hard for me to record audio sometimes when it comes to making top list, because sometimes people will come in with their big loud vehicles and just go vroom vroom, look at me in my cool car. And it's like, alright guy, I get it, you have a big fucking car, but we all gotta fucking do things here. Alright, Copernicus? He's like, but I'm cool, aren't I? I'm cool. No, you're not. You're not cool. You're stupid. Oh jeez, Oni Plays just uploaded a video. Oh jeez, I should shut down the stream right now and start watching it. They just did like an Earthworm Jim complete. Oh my god, I love that series. I ain't gonna, cause I have work to do. I'm a little behind on Alice Darksin, a little more than I should be. Alright, now I have all the shading necessary. Gotta do our backgrounds and okay, I meant coloring, not shading. I didn't do shading yet. Now I know what I'm gonna do for the background here. And for that, I need to import another image because I once again need to make the colors consistent. Here is Alice bashing a Fearling's brain into the ground. And boom! I mean, that's not the actual background. Not literally the background, but pretty dang close. It's supposed to be like an almost, not really a over-the-top view, but like, what's that called? Where it's like not necessarily over the top, but it's still upper, kind of looking down at the characters. Like asymmetric, I think it's called? No. Isometric. Asymmetric is fucking where things aren't symmetrical. Because I'm stupid. I should have music in the background, but the thing is, I don't know anything about like putting music in the background. I mean, I know how, but it's just like, what music should I use, right? Because there's still like copyright stuff that can still affect streams, and I want to go for music that fits the channel. Like you see the border here, I'm kind of going for something that would fit that. Like, I don't know, it's still something calming though. I don't want, like, as much as I love the soundtrack, I wouldn't mind. It probably wouldn't be the best having like Devil May Cry music in the background or Guilty Gear. I'm gonna have to look towards making music for, not making music, getting music for streams eventually. That's what I gotta do. Alright. Now this one right here where Zen is, that is not an asymmetric, fucking isometric. I'm an idiot. So what am I gonna do here? Jeez, I think I'm just gonna do like a street view like this. This up here. Yes, Father. Yes, Father, I'm doing it, Daddy. Geez. You know what? That's another thing I also So the Kingdom of Gothindel has its own, like, color scheme. Originally I was gonna try and make it look like a real city. But I think I prefer the idea of Gothindel being almost exaggeratingly cartoony. Because I wanted to have a lot of Western inspirations. Like, I don't want people to think that because it's, like, action-based and it has similarities to it, that means that Alice DARKSIN is just meant to be anime. I'm trying to have, like, a lot of Western inspirations. I want it to stick out a lot. So, for the inspiration of the backgrounds, I kind of went for, like, not a Steven Universe. Actually, kind of the opposite of Steven Universe. An Invader Zim kind of inspiration for the colors, because if you see the backgrounds in Invader Zim, they're still kind of dark, but still very much colorful. Like, they're very vibrant, not vibrant. They're very unique in their coloring. And God, do I love Invader Zim. So I'm trying to do something similar to that. Check if the audio is working. Alright, phone. What is that? Oh yeah, the Earthworm Jim only plays. I guess this is also like a good opportunity to see how long it takes me to make a page. Alright, so get this. Change the color a little bit so it's not like the same exact color. Make that sort of a pinkish. La-di-da. Yeah, none of these buildings have windows. Shit. Oopsie. Wrong button. Okay. Even though I've had this tablet for a decent while now, Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on? Oh! Okay, I understand now. It's not fully connected. God damn it, wrong button. There! Thank you, my dude! Go to a greenish here and then make it a little thing. And now, street view. Alrighty, ba-boomba. And I need to import one more thing. Let's see, which one? This one. Wait. No. Shit, that's a page that's not out yet. Ah! This one. That's a page that is out. Came out last week. Did you like it? I did. I thought it was pretty cool. Now, for this background here, they're supposed to be like buildings, right? Like buildings in the background, really tall ones. Not really skyscrapers. I guess you could call them skyscrapers almost. They're meant to be like Gothindale's based on places like New York City, so that's why there are tall buildings in the background. Shoot, almost fucked up. See the anti-aliasing right here. Sometimes I get that wrong, and if I don't realize it and fix it like right away, then it's gonna come off as like, oh, the lines are really pixelated for some fucking reason. Alright, now here's this. Alrighty, we are doing good. And now, no, lower, my friend. We do this. Alright. So, next part. What I do now is to make the building stick out more without necessarily just giving them windows and stuff, which many people would be like, oh, that's the first thing that you gotta do, right? Hello? Okay, so here's a black thing right there. That was not a race comment. Turn the opacity on that layer down to 50, and boom. We got what looks almost like a grime. Now, these grime things were actually inspired by Invader Zim, because I love the grime that comes in the backgrounds. It makes it feel more real in a sense that buildings are going to have grime over time. If they stand for a very long time, then there's going to be... Oh, what the hell? Oh, someone sent me a happy birthday message. La-di-da. I don't think I mentioned that it is my birthday. And here's how I'm spending it. I am working on Alice Darksin, which honestly... that is a good birthday present for me. I like working on Alice Darksin. It's fun. Alrighty, we're doing more stuff here.
We're getting it done, I tell you what. You son of a bitch. We're getting it done.
Alrighty. Huh? Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Sometimes you'll have those moments where it's just like, what is that? And you gotta look through like every layer to find out. Now to finish things off on this background, street marks. These were also kind of inspired by Invader Zim. Invader Zim had similar looking things in their backgrounds on streets primarily because streets aren't just perfectly flat. They are a little bumpy, and it's what I like. I like that about Invader Zim. It doesn't paint a perfect world. It paints a humorous one. I feel like we should learn from Invader Zim. Like, the world's not going to be perfect. And you know what? That's okay. It doesn't have to be. There we are. So, we have almost everything here. All I need now is shading. Now, shading doesn't really affect the backgrounds. It only really affects the characters. So, make another layer. Lower this one also down to 50. Now, I did have a new way of shading, but you only really see it for certain things that you don't really get to see on Cackling Pumpkins for reasons I choose not to talk about because not everyone wants to hear about that. But that takes way too much time. So, I'm doing it this way. Just making one layer, having all the colors be black. Lower the opacity, and put it every place I think shading is needed. And thank God Zen and Alice's hair are just black, because originally they weren't. They had outlines and they were almost like a very dark gray, but even though in their respective like hair colors they were supposed to be black, I chose, like, originally for a while that's what I was going to do, just make them all black like it is here. But at one point I was worried, like, okay, what if a character is in a background that's too dark? Like, then I just thought, like, okay, then how about just change the hair color only when they're in that background? Like that old grayish color, like very dark grayish color that characters had for a while, that would come back only for very dark scenes with dark setting, with a dark atmosphere. Because you gotta be a little creative sometimes. It's like how sprites in video games sometimes get different palettes depending on their... depending... I'm an idiot right now, I can't talk. Depending on the scenario. Like if it's a sunset, sometimes they'll have more orange, reddish colors. All Zen. Get shaded, my boy. My special child. I only really do shading for characters. I don't really do them for the backgrounds. I'm not sure how people think of that. I haven't really gotten that much criticism of Alice DARKSIN yet. I've gotten really nothing but compliments so far. Which is good, but I still also want to learn, right? I want to learn and improve and experiment on a few things on my own time. Like, and one thing people seem to forget about criticism is that just because you state a criticism doesn't mean there's going to be like an instant change, right? Like, it's going to take some experimentation. It's not something that's going to be like randomly fully implemented. And oh, you see that? You see what I see? Well, let's go to Zen's color layer and zoom in. That ain't good. That ain't good. Gotta get rid of that. There we go. Fixed it. Those are the tiny little things that make me worried sometimes. Now back to the regular shading. And now we go ahead and get, like, since he does have a little bit of a chest. Like, not much. Like, he's strong, don't get me wrong, but not, like, his strength is not his forte. It's more Alice. Because, you know, she's a freaking powerhouse. Just look at her. Oh, I should put some shading here, too. Because that's where under the arm is. Okay. There we are. There's the shaded Zen. Oh, wait, one more thing. Two more, actually. There we go. Wait. Yeah. And you know what? There's one more thing I kind of want to add. And that's just because of the thing that happened prior. Oh, shoot. He's gonna be all wet. Oh my god. Zen, why are you wet? Oh god. I'm a fucking pervert. Shit. Wrong layer. I need to put that on this layer. Oh goodness, Zen, you're all wet. Oh well. Oh boy. And now all that is left is shading for both Kai and Alice. Let's go ahead and find our color layer, make a new layer over top, immediately drop it down to 50, bring the color to black, bring the size to 30, and start shading wherever there needs to be. Let's start with Alice. That is the pencil tool, not the pen tool. My bad. We should probably go ahead and change the pencil tool back to what it is. I always leave it at 5 because I don't have any other use for the pencil besides sketching a page. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream. I'm streaming until my roommates come back. Let's see. I mean, I did talk to them, like, hey, since you're going to be here more often, would you mind if, like, I tried to record or do some things? Because I don't like doing it when other people are here. But now that they're out of a job, not because of the coronavirus. I know some people are going to assume that. It has nothing to do with the coronavirus. It's because they quit their job before the coronavirus thing started. Because they're getting treated terribly. And even I was like, okay, you guys are going to need to get the hell out of there. It's not a good environment. So I asked them, like, if it's so cool for me to do certain things sometimes while they're there, but I still don't like doing it. Simply because, like, for stuff like this, stream, they could, like, something weird could happen, like, they could be laughing at the TV and you all could hear it. Because this place has no soundproofing. And sometimes when I do say, hey, I'm going to be doing something that requires sound, if you need me, just text me, they'll still try and be like, hey, Zach! Just yell and be like, oh my fucking god, what did I just tell you? And it sucks. Alrighty. Alright, let me go ahead and... No, I don't want that, you goober! And it sucks. Yeah, I was checking if everything was okay. I'm gonna go ahead and share this shit again. Oh, fuck you. Alrighty, we're gonna be sharing the thing again. Alright, is anyone here? Hello? Fellas? I don't want to be alone. Oh god. Oh wow, that is actually terrible. Oof. Let me fix that. I just noticed that. Holy shit. Let me go ahead and also fix the color layer. Okay. That was terrible. And this isn't too great either. Okay. Is this a shading layer? Yes. Okay, good. Just making sure. Always gotta double check. Put a shadow on her belly button. Because it's a void, as you can see. I'm gonna find you, gonna find your heart. I don't know what I'm singing, actually. I'm bored. Alrighty. This page is almost done. Thank God. And updates, I try to at least do updates on Saturdays at 4 p.m. If I ever miss it, and I hope I don't. And oh, I see a little error. You see that? See what I see? Skin color coming in there. Shading is also my opportunity to sort of partially clean things up. Anyway. What was I saying before? That I'm stupid? I'm a nincompoop. I'm a Nimrod. Haha, look at me! I'm a fool! Alrighty. Now we're going to go ahead and do some shading. Put some shadow inside her glove. And then get some shading around her glove, because it's supposed to be like indented. That's what the shadow is supposed to show, that there's an indent. I should put a shadow here. Oh, Jesus. Alright, where We're getting there. We are getting there. I just gotta finish the shading on Alice. Ah, fug. Hey, whoopsie doodle. Wrong layer. I mean, wrong tool. Zachary, you're just wrong in general. You're stupid. And I hate you. Alright, see a little bit of an error here. See a little bit of an error here. Tiny here. Fuck, scared the shit out of me. That was missed my heater. It's not that cool now, is it? It's pretty decent outside. I mean, it is raining. Maybe that's why. Maybe things are like cooling down because of the rain. Actually, I had a thunderstorm last night. Wasn't too riveting. It was just like I heard like 1 or 2 strikes and I fell asleep. I was a little disappointed because I wanted to lay with like my ear up so I can hear the thunderstorm because it's kind of relaxing. I like thunderstorms, just not when they're too crazy. Like, almost sounds like a hurricane. I remember, like, back in Texas, I thought there was going to be a tornado, because, like, it was really, really windy, like, terribly, and it was shaking the trailer I was living up. And so, like, it was... my family was there. They're one of the reasons I moved to Texas. And they were like, look, if you're really just fucking frightened, to go into the bathtub. And I'm like, that shit ain't gonna fucking help me. The bathroom is like, you can't even close the door all the way in that bathroom. I mean, granted, there were 2 bathrooms, but neither of them. One didn't even have a door, because it was in my room. I had my own personal bathroom. I prefer places to have more than 1 bathroom, especially if I'm going to be living with someone. Because it is so difficult sometimes, like, what if I really gotta pee? Someone's taking a shower. Go pee outside. Well, I can't because I live in a city now. It's public indecency. I don't want to go to jail. Oh, God. I don't want to go to jail because I had to take a whiz. They said, sir, what are you doing? I'm like, officer, I'm sorry, I had to take a whiz. I completely understand, but I still got to arrest you. I'm like, please, please don't, mister, please. I'm sorry, but I have to. You're being stupid. Please. I promise I won't be stupid. I will only marginally be silly. I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot take your word for it. Get in the back of the vehicle, you silly bastard. No, please. I'm glad I laugh at myself. Gonna need to. I think I laughed at myself because I just realized what I was doing on stream. Because I just kind of forgot for a second what I was doing. Alright, now I just got to do shading on her legs. Just for some shading, we're going to go down here. And we're going to go ahead and add more shading in between her legs. Shading is tedious, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Fuck. I mean, it's not bad by all means. It's not hard, especially the way I do it. Once again, it's just tedious. Alrighty. Let's see. Anywhere else I should put shading on Alice before I move to Kai? Before I go to Kai, actually, let me just go ahead and check something really quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, okay?
Don't let it wear children.
Hello? That hurt something. Oh, nightmare. Alright, Nightmare baby, come on. Come on inside. Come on back in the room. Come on. Come on, little girl. Little girl, that's right. Yeah. Who's a good girl?
I'm a good girl.
Are you a little girl?
Yes.
I like making her ponder. Make her think, am I a good girl? Perhaps I am. Yeah, let me check if the sound's still on. I fucking turn up the volume at that fucking point. Ah, jeez, no one's coming into the stream. I literally am talking to myself. What's going on? Is it just like a bad day? It's my birthday, so it better not be. Y'all bastards better chin the fuck up. Ow. You know, fucking, I should have done that multi-stream thing. Twitch, no, Streamlabs now has this thing. Apparently it's new. They have the new sign on it, so I'm guessing it's new. Where it's like multi-stream, like stream from YouTube and like Twitch, or like stream from multiple sources. That's what it means. Alright, now I gotta go ahead to... What would you call these lines here? Because I hear people refer to them as sex lines. Like these things here. Where like someone's skinny enough you can see those lines. Like what do you call those? I just hear people call them sex lines. So that's kind of what I universally refer to them as. And I don't know why they're called sex, like some people call them sex lines. Because don't get me wrong, they look good. I like those lines. But I just, like, what is the technical term? Because I know a doctor isn't going to come up to you and be like, oh, your sex lines are infected with begobbles. You gotta get them removed. Sex lines are infected with begobbles. The hell would a gagobble be? The gabba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-bow. And when your sex lines are inflamed with candy. And no one wants candy in their sex lines. No, siree. It's gonna make them all sticky. all the guys would be like, ew, she's got candy in her sex lines. Normally I like candy because it's sweet, but not in this regard. I'm losing my fucking shit. Alright, almost, I should add more shading to her belt, I think. Kai, why are you so fucking beautiful? Because I made her. And I'm not, like, saying that as, like, oh, I'm so great at designing characters. I mean, like, you're gonna pour in what you like and your attractions into characters. No matter what. People are gonna go ahead and be like, oh, don't try and make characters attractive because that, like, whatever, they go, oh, where are her organs, shit like that. But it's just like, that's just what you do. You add what you view as appealing. And just kind of like human nature. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's why I have characters who look punk and alternative and dress in black, because I'm a goth, and I love, like, the metal industry, I love the gothic subculture, I love all that shit. I love many years ago, 2011, I would say more specifically, people are like, oh, Zach, it's just a phase, you're not going to be that goth forever. I'm 24 years old now, and I'm still a friggin' goth. Oh, I see a mistakey poo. Oh, I should put these in that wrong position for that layer. Because this layer right here, that's Kai's scars. They're a completely different layer. Just in case if I screw them up, I don't have to, like, go through a whole fucking freaking hobbledygoosh just to fix them. I could just get the eraser tool. Originally they were more red, but then I discovered, like, yeah, this doesn't look like a scar anymore. It looks like an open wound. I mean, it looked cooler. The colors made it look cooler, but it didn't look like a scar. Okay, now to shade her titties. Now, here's the thing with Alice Darksin that I was kind of worried about. I love drawing female characters. That is no secret. A lot of people would probably go ahead and say, oh, it's because, like, you're attracted to women. And it's like, maybe, sure. I just like drawing female characters. Like, I feel like when it comes to drawing female characters, their designs are a lot more fun whenever I draw them. Like, I feel like some of my male characters are kind of weak a little bit. And I just like drawing girls. I don't know why. I just do, and usually their designs come out pretty alright. I've always thought about why, like, I like putting girls in just, like, fictional media so much. And I've thought about it for a while, and some people would probably say, oh, it's because you're straight, you're attracted to women. And, you know, it's a possibility. But I also think it's because I've only really gotten along with girls in my life. Most guys I haven't really gotten along with. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do have some guy friends. Especially back in school. I mean, there was Harley. You saw a lot of them in the Adventures at SG archive. But I also had a lot of friends who were girls. Mainly friends who were girls, too. And it's because, like, I'm more related with them. And I know just saying that people are going to be like, oh, you can't relate to a women's problems. I'm not saying I relate to their problems. No. Not at all. I can never relate to something like that. But the thing is, I never really had, like, a father figure. My dad kind of left after I was born. And I was mainly raised by girls. Like, there's my mom, of course. My sister, my grandma, my great-grandma. And only, like, I had one point with a stepdad who unfortunately died of cancer. And that was, like, almost that's 10 years ago at this point. Like, wow, it's been that long since Blake died. And his name was Blake. No, it didn't really inspire Blake, the bisexual boxer's name. I just kind of chose that name because it seemed like a gender-neutral B name. If anything, it was more inspired by Ruby's Blake Belladonna, but my mom kind of accepted it as a reference to him because it was her husband. He's the only one. He's not even biologically my dad, but I consider him more of a dad than anything else. And I only knew him for, unfortunately, like a year. So what I'm trying to say is that I didn't really have a lot of male figures in my life, minus like fictional ones. So that's why I think. Oh shoot! I think I forgot something on this layer actually. Hang on, let me fix that really quick. There's supposed to be another line right there. Kind of show that her hair is layering. Is that everything? Yes, I would say so. Now all I need is the word bubbles. And what I do for that is that I go into WordPad. It's on a different window. The window you're seeing is actually the one from my tablet. And so, what's good about Clip Studio Paint, or Clip Studio Paint EX, more specifically, that's the thing that I'm using, is that it really has a tool specifically for webcomics. And to help with webcomics and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to need to move some shit really quick. Get the keyboard. Let's just move the keyboard over the drawing tablet. I was going to move it over, but now I realized the mic's kind of... Oh shit, that's not gonna work. Is it though? No. Fug. Okay. So. Click. Let's see. Okay, I think for the next chapter, I'm going to shrink the text down to 5. Because as you can see, just by typing that, it takes up so much space. So if I take it down to that, it's going to be a little... My fear is that, like, I don't know, maybe not that specifically. Okay, that is better. But I am going to have to, like, for the next chapter, shrink the text down a little bit. Because this is the default size, it's not working, especially if there are going to be some more wordy moments. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain. They actually have a word bubble feature for webcomics, which is really cool. You just drag it, and it actually becomes a part of the word layer, because the word layer is kind of its own thing. So, okay, I can explain it here in this one. So, next one is going to be for Kai to say something. So we just click right there, anywhere really, because I can change the position anytime I want. And so, here's what Kai is going to say. And stand back as we take care of this. And originally it was going to be an exclamation point, but Kai, she's kind of a, oh shoot. She's kind of more of a calm person. That'll do. Okay, so as you can see, when I made the text, it instantly just became its own layer. It's text 1. But now it's become, the name of the layer has become the words. So, right here is like, this tool right here, Balloon T. What you do is that you just drag it over where you want it to be, and boom. And it instantly merges with the text that it's going around. So it's a part of the same layer. Then there's Balloon Tail right here. All you have to do is drag and boom. Um, there's also like other options. There's polyline, which makes it like a pointed thing, and spline, which makes it more curved. But I try to use primarily straight line because I think it's the best option for me. I like it the most. Alrighty. Now, officially, this page is done. Fuck. The keyboard back. So now what I'm going to do, export. And take it to where Alice Darksin is supposed to be.
La la la. Typing, I'm funny.
And now here's another thing. Line Webtoon and Tapas have different size requirements, so I can't just upload it like this. And Webtoon, for some reason, has a requirement for file type. It can't take PNGs, and I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. But anyway, here's what I do. I go open it, I edit, and I go to change image resolution. And as you can see, the width is 1,880 pixels. That's double what it's supposed to be for Tapas, so I just take it down to 940. It instantly changes it down here, and then I press OK. And then I export PNG, and here is the file for Alice Darksin. I go into Real Tapas, and then just save. But for Line Webtoon, change resolution, and their size is only a bit smaller. 800. And then I go to export. This time it's JPEG, because that's the only form it takes. Line Webtoon, JPEG, and save. And that's the heater turning on. And boom. Exit this, don't save. And now that page is fully complete. Now, here's a good idea. Whoop. Let's go ahead and start the next page. Alrighty. I want to do at least one more page. I'm going to be doing page 21. Now, usually I publish pages at like 4 o'clock, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get another one done after this. Let's see. Okay, so here's this tool right here. This tool right here is a little different, as that's where it makes the borders. Drinky poo. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to kind of do like a diagonalish one. I don't like the position of that one, but I can easily change it. Whoa, okay, I didn't know I could do that. That's new. Usually it doesn't. I did not know I could do that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. Make it kind of more stylized. And boom! This is what I do for borders. Now, with that, it does make it like a little pixely, but I think it's fine. I think I'd rather have like a nice shape than... it's going to change anyway when I go ahead and export it for the sites, so... Where'd my pen go? Where did my pen go? There it is. Now this one, you're going to see a certain type of fearling appear. And he's a big ball. He's coming at you. He's rolling. Making my way downtown. He's rolling. He's coming real quick. Let's go ahead and give myself a reminder to add some action lines. And probably like a trail effect. Because he's rolling and he's gonna be going real fast. And then we're gonna need Zen being helped by Kai. Because she's like, oh fuck. Not like scared, but she realizes that they need a change of plans. So, geez, doing stuff like this is a little difficult. Anything involving more than one character is a little nerve-wracking for me. I don't know why. You think I'd be used to it by now. Okay, here's Kai. Here's Zen. Now for this page, I think I'm going to make them literal circle people. I'm hilarious, by the way. And go for the shape of their heads. Zen is a lot more angular with his shape, while Kai is a lot more pointed. Now these don't have to be the exact same sizes. As you can see, like Kai's head shape is a little bigger than Zen's. Fuck. So I'm gonna need to at least make that a little smaller. A tad bit more. Okay, so, and then put it here where it was. I think they need to be closer together. Yeah, that works a lot better. Now this part is probably the hardest one for me. But it's also the most fun and relaxing because I'm able to make all the mistakes I need to. I'll get it right eventually. I know I will. So it's not too bad. It's just more... It's a little nerve-wracking because... I don't like making too many mistakes. It makes me feel like shit. She's going to be hauling him up. Like, get up, Zen, you dingus. She's like, okay. And separate their legs, right? Or her legs right there. So there's Kai. I'm not sure what Zen should be doing with his legs. Yeah, he should be like dangling a little bit. Because he's still like a little numb. Okay, so then I'll lower the opacity here because unlike that layer, this isn't all I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a little more. First I'll draw Zen. bring this down a little bit because Zen is meant to be like a little slouched over. It doesn't look like he is here. That looks better. The thing is, he's a very stickly dude, so he's not going to look very chunky. He's like a literal toothpick. The thing I made is like his jacket too short. There we go. Now his arms are kind of meant to be like tubes. He's like a rubber, almost like a rubber hose character. I mean, not perfectly tube-like. He's meant to be like a more, a Danny Phantom-esque character, but with a little more definition. Come on, let's go. I don't want his hand to be too big. It feels like it's gonna be. Okay, let's draw it out and be sure, and if not, and if it is, I can easily fix it, not a problem. Let's see, I think it might be. Yeah, definitely. You know what, that's okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish drawing drawing his hand. I almost called Zen a her. Now, he's supposed to be the size of his face, and I think that's good. His hands are meant to be a little bigger than most because he's more shaped like a cartoon character. Okay. I should draw his face first. It's supposed to be a little lower down because he's looking down, kinda. He's leaning down, I mean. I think his head's a little too big. Yeah, it is, definitely. Okay, so I'm gonna need to change his head shape a little bit. And all I gotta do to do that is take this, lower it to there. That would probably be better. So if I move this, all right, let's check by finishing his hair. All right, that's a lot better. Okay, I think his head might be a little too high up. Oops, let me do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and lower his head. And I think his left arm is a little too big, but I have a way I want to fix that. And when I mean too big, I mean too long. And I want to fix that, and I think I know exactly how. That works. Now as for Kai, how do I start with Kai? Let's check if the sound's still going. Yep, sound's still going. Alright. Just making sure. Now for most of my characters, I typically start with doing their face and then go down. No. Righty. In Kai, she almost has like elf ears in a way. Her ears are very pointed. Then her hair goes down like this, because that part's kind of shaved. And that's the thing, this is something a lot of people actually pointed out, and I didn't notice for a while. A lot of my characters have their hair covered by their eye. I mean, by their eye, their eye covered by their hair. Your words, Zach, or use them. I mean, for Kai, just because of the perspective she's in, if it was like she's on eye level, you know, let's try and make that a little better in that sense. Actually, you know what? No, I think it was better the way it was. Normally, when the camera's like a little lower at Kai, her hair is gonna normally like cover her eye. Sometimes if I'm not confident by Kai's expression, I just draw her eyebrow and realize, yep, it's not that great. She needs to look a little more determined. Like this. But she looks like she's looking up. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I had to move my position on my chair. I mean, that's the good thing about this section is I'm allowed to make as many mistakes as I need to get it right. And that's definitely what I like about this part. Like, for example, here, I think Kai's head is actually too high to the left. So it's like, I think her head should be, like, around there. I think that might be a better position. Yes, that is definitely a better position. And as for this part right here, I don't think we really show... Kai isn't really meant to be as curvy as Alice, but she still is a little curvy since she's meant to be based on not only shinobi, but also like belly dancers and luau dancers, because she is Hawaiian. And for those wondering, that is technically the correct pronunciation of... A lot of people say Hawaii. It's more... I think it's more Hawaii. I mean, I could be dead wrong on that. If I am, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure it's more Hawaii. Oh shit, almost forgot. There we go. Alrighty. I think after I'm done with this page, I'm gonna call it quits for today on the stream. There wasn't really much going on. I don't think like many people came. Maybe I chose a bad day. I don't know. Kai doesn't have abs. Well, her body is bending though. Who gave me a... Wait, who gave me a... Oh, that was... Oh, it's my sister's girlfriend. Thank you, Zoe. I'm gonna put a happy emoji in there. Now if only my own sister would say happy birthday! Everyone said happy birthday to me so far. My grandmama, random friends, my mom, my sister's girlfriend. My sister hasn't said anything yet. But she golly be, she hasn't said anything. I was like, God dang it, Mina. I say happy birthday on your friggin' birthday. Is that everything? No. We need Kai's hand right here. Now this one's going to be a little difficult because I'm not good at drawing hands, and nor am I really good at drawing hands in certain positions. Like this one's going to be kind of like resting, but still supporting. It's going to be a little tough. I'm using my own hand as a reference, and by doing that I'm putting it in my own chest, but I'm not really getting a good look at it. I just realized how I'm drawing Kai just makes it seem like she's going, mine. He's mine. He's my boy. Kai is very protective of her friends. She's a very protective individual. Sometimes a little too overbearing, I will admit. But of all characters in Alice Darks, well, at least of the main three, she is probably the most protective. Now, Kai, your other hand is going to be here, holding his body up, being a lower support. Now, Zen and Alice's fingers, they're meant to be more square-like, yet Kai's, they're more pointed. And as you can probably see, there's a lot of empty space. I think I may have fucked up. Oh, jeez. Like, Kai doesn't look like she has a neck. I'm wondering if she should. Yeah. And that probably sounds like a stupid question, but hear me out. Like, maybe in perspective, her neck's not gonna really, like, be that visible. Like, Zen's not. But I also feel like it should be. Hang on, let me try something. That did not help. I mean, it looks like her neck is kind of there now, but still kind of like her head, like a little low. Ah, jeez, how do I do this? Oops. Now all I need is Alice. And she's gonna be like, this is gonna be like a really close-up shot of her. Like she's gonna be turning around almost. But she's gonna be kind of annoyed because she's like, oh Jesus, Kai's telling me what to do. Because Alice doesn't like people telling her what to do. She'd rather just do her own thing. I should put music in the background of these streams. It's getting really fucking... yeah. The hater's on again. I hope you like that hater. I do. I like how noisy it is. It's absolutely my favorite. Alrighty, I think we're ready to start. Let me just double check. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Alright, let's start with this one. So, now we go to the pen tool. I gotta draw a cycle. And I mean a really good cycle. I'm not good at drawing cycles. Now people are all like, oh, it's easier to draw characters with curved lines, or like easier to animate those characters. Not for me. Curves are my worst enemy. That's why I draw everything all angular and shit. You gotta understand why you animate the way they do. Yeah, because there's only like one way to animate, I guess. Fuck! Come on, circle! Come on now, I gotta draw a cycle. Come on, a cycle. No, that's an oval. It gotta be a cycle. I granted it doesn't have to be a complete circle. It just has to be a good cycle. It can be a little ovalish because it is rolling. That ain't great. Could be better. Come on now, give me a cycle. Give me a big old cycle. Cycle. Maybe if I zoom out, it'd be easier. Because I've noticed that sometimes with certain things. Nope. Cycle. Cycle. Circle. Circle. Ah! Shit. Go slow this time, then. No. Go fast. No. Just get a fucking circle in there. Oh, you shaking. Is she cycle? I did it! I made a circle! Wow! I fucking did it! I made a cycle. Now I gotta make another, 'cause it's an action line. Cycle, 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 cycle. See, that doesn't look like much. But if I put some action lines on it. Ah, shoot. Shit. Come on now. I'm gonna draw some action lines. Which, they're not hard to make at all. But they are easy to screw up. Sometimes they're too spaced out. Alrighty. One thing about these outlines is that every character is supposed to have their own outline. Even if they're touching, the outline goes around only that character. Originally it was just like only around the characters, and if they're touching, then the outline would blend in. But then I also figured that that made them almost look like a single organism, if you will, like a single entity, rather than just their own. So what I do now is just, as you can see, I'm kind of getting the outline for Zen and Kyra here. But here, I'm going to go ahead and start doing an outline for exclusively Zen's arm. Let's see.
Hello, I'm Heater, and I'm very loud. Hear me roar! I keep you warm, but I'm also obnoxious. You trying to do a stream? Mind if I say something?
Give me a call out, please. Tell me I'm pretty. Sorry if I got a little quiet, I just don't know what to say. Okay. Alrighty. Almost done with the outline here. Shoot, okay. Oops. Alright, now all we need is Zen's hair because it technically is an outline. Alice and Zen's hair are treated like an outline. Alright. So, here we go. Ah, shit. Alright, click, save. Oh, not save as, you dinglebert. Just save, you dingus. Alright. Next is Alice. Okay, let's do this real quick. Cycle. 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 Fuck, I hate drawing circles. This fearling right here is a pain in the ass because he rolls. That's a little better. And I think that's good, actually. Just gotta go ahead and erase this part. Before I go ahead and continue, Nightmare, what are you doing? Why are you chewing yourself? Are you itchy? Nightmare, please. It's disgusting sounding. I'm delicious. Nom 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 nom. I'm Nightmare. I eat myself. Alrighty. Nightmare. Alright, I'm gonna check on her really quick. Nightmare, baby. Oh, okay. You stop as soon as I get up. What's wrong, baby? You a good girl?
Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Yes.
Alrighty. I'm almost done with this page already. Are you ready, Freddy? Fazbear.
Ding ding da ding 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 da ding da ding 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 da ding 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 da ding da da do 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 da 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 I don't know why I'm singing Freddy Fazbear, the fucking the Living Tombstone song, which is a really good song. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I used to listen to it all the time. It has a lot of views, like a lot. Well, that's because it was made at the point in time when, like, if you made a Five Nights at Freddy's video, you were golden. Heck, even I made a Five Nights at Freddy's video at that point in time, and it's so far my only video of all time that's gotten 1 million views. And it's not even a good video. It's probably like one of my worst, I would say. Just slapped together. But the only reason it got to that point is because it was Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, now, since Alice is a little closer to the screen, I use 10 for the inlines here. Because that's my rule. If a character is close enough to the screen, they will be given a thicker inline. But if they're farther away, then they will be given a smaller inline. So if they're closer like this, Alice gets 10 for the size. But Kai and Zen, even though they take up just as much space, they're farther away, so they'll only have like 5. Stuck at the Five Nights at Freddy's song stuck in my head. The bastard took our lives away to decay. Alright, now for the more time-consuming one. Oh, hang on, I want to check something really quick. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my belly. My belly hurt.
Okay, we're good. I thought I heard something. I got a little scared. Alrighty, we're getting there. I hear a motorcycle. He's going real fast. He's like, vroom vroom, motherfucker. I have a motorcycle. I'm like, yeah, we get it, Steve. Get the hell out. But guys, I have a motorcycle. Doesn't that make me cool? I'm a radical tubular dude. I'm not even sure if you guys heard the motorcycle. I did. I'm not even sure how much sound this really picks up. I know 18-wheelers, when they pass by, they get picked up. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure motorcycles do get picked up, so I didn't just look like a fool. I only looked like a fool to the people who were like, I'm cool when I drive fast. I turn my bass up all the way. With my song about shooting the police. People look at me because they love me. Now, I do her eyes separately because it's a different size. Like, the others of the inlines are like, in this case, 5. Her eye will always be 2 more. Like, if it's 10, it'd be 12. Here, it'd be 7. It's because, like, I wouldn't say she's wearing eyeliner, but her eyes are just kind of... You know what? Maybe she is. Kaya isn't really the kind of person who cares about makeup all that much. But I'd say her eyes are very shadowy. Oh, jeez. Almost, and now it is time for her eye. And since, like, there's a lot of lines closer, I'm going to go ahead and make it a separate layer. Just to be a lot easier to refine. Alrighty. I think that's everything on this layer. I think so. Yes. Minus the scars, but that's a color layer. Now here's a cool thing that I like to do. A lot of people might not really like this in general. Now I'm going to have... Now for the Lepori's color, I am going to have to unfortunately bring in a layer that is kind of spoilery. Oh, you know what I should do? Create action lines that are the same color. I think there might be too many action lines, actually. I think it's alright. All right. So, now we import Alice and get her colors in. Fuck. Which she really doesn't need that much to be added, really. Yeah, she's pissed off, ain't she? Alice is fucking mad. She's like, the fuck you telling me what to do, you goddamn son of a bitch. Even though that's not how she talks at all. She, a fucking hillbilly.
I tell you what, you goddamn feeling, mother sons of bitches.
I think I made a little bit of a mistake. Because of the perspective, I think I made the fearling look too small. So, I'm gonna fix that. Jeez. How do I do this without making it look too small? I guess that's alright. Alrighty. Okay.
Now I'm whistling because I'm stupid.
Alrighty, almost done here with this one. And there's one more thing to do. Wait a minute, did I fuck up? No, okay, good. I thought I fucked up. Turns out I did not. Oh, goody. Fuck up, I didn't. I could again. I could easily screw up. It's a habit of mine. Haha, self-deprecating humor. Like a fellow millennial. Okay, I gotta do other millennial humor now. Okay, boomer. Fucking, man, that scene really goated. What other obnoxious thing is there? Geez, cringe. Do people still say cringe? I don't know, actually. Do they? Or did it die like this is like fucking supposed to? Alright, now we're at this one. Hi, oops. Oh yeah, I forgot I can close this. And that's the page I should be importing. Import. Image. This one. Well, actually, shit, I realized that I don't have Zen's pants color here. Oh, I'll get it. I do have it. Oops. Alright, almost done. And oh shoot, I forgot one thing. It looks like there's quite a bit I forgot, actually. Erase this part. I think there's one other thing that caught my eye that I didn't erase. What's this? That's not supposed to be there. I didn't even notice that. Where is it though? Oh yeah, here it is. Alrighty. And I'll probably find some more along the way. I was hitting the wrong button. More tire, dummy. Ha ha ha! Alright, Zen's all colored except his pants, but I'll have to get that later. Now let's do Kai. Let's start with her skin. Shit. Shit. I accidentally hit the button on the stylus, and sometimes that turns on the color thingy. I don't know why, but normally it does the eraser, but for some reason while I'm doing strokes, yeah, it fucking does that instead. I'm not good with words. This is why I worked with a script, because I'm an idiot and I can't speak properly. My brain don't work no good. I know some people are probably going to be like looking at the way I color and they're just like, wait, there's an easier way. And I'm like, I just don't know it. Tell me! I would be able to get so many more pages done if I knew, like, the faster way. Alright, so for Kai's skin... Oh, fuck, I forgot the area around her mouth. And then for her tongue... Oh, shit. No, it needs to be a little more pink. In her mouth area. Well, actually, no. It should be like... Hang on. There we go, and then the inside of her mouth is around this area. Bubble. Shoot, I didn't realize there was nothing there. Okay, mix it around and... I remember, Zach, just don't forget to do Kai's scars. You need to remember to do that, you fool. I love Kai's hair. I love Kai in general. I like all my characters. But I don't know why. I especially like Kai. I think it's because, like, I pour a little myself into her in a way. And I've noticed that people do that, like, it's apparently a very common thing. People pour themselves into their own characters all the time. But for me, it's basically just like, I am a very overprotective person. Some people who know me personally know that is a thing of me. That I'm very overprotective and defensive. And the thing is, that's exactly what Kai is. Kai is exactly that. She's a very protective person. Overly protective. Not like in a motherly way, but like in a, like a I don't want anything to happen to this person way. You know what I mean? And I know some people are probably going to be like, oh, it's like a psychotic kind of way. No, not really. She just doesn't want to know how to handle it if she did lose someone. Shoot, I forgot. I keep forgetting to do that for, like, layers and stuff. And that's why I kind of used a paint tool, because you see this? That would not have been noticed if I didn't use it. Or I would have gone over it and made a worse mess. Oh shit, jeez. There we go. Aha! I should put music in the background of these streams. My apologies for not doing so beforehand. This page is going to be very easy to do. I won't have time to do another because I'm supposed to be updating this at 4, and lo and behold what time it is. It is currently 3, almost 3:30, so I would not have enough time to do another page before the update, which is a shame. I was originally going to try and get 6 done, and it turns out this is only going to be 5. But I will make up for it by making an extra page for next week. My goal for next week is to completely finish Chapter 1. Because, like, originally it was going to be like 6 pages here, and 6 is what I need to finish Chapter 1, but now it's only going to be 5 here. So I'm going to need to get 7 pages done if I want to finish Chapter 1. But it's not too bad. I mean, 5 is still a good number. I just need to work a little more, like, work on my schedule a bit. Because that's what I've noticed. Sometimes they let up way too easily. Kai has a lot of scars. And she's gonna get more. That's one thing I want to do with the series. I want to make physical scars a big thing. Oh, I think I screwed up already. It's supposed to be like that. There we go. I want to make it so that, like, when characters suffer any damage, like, it sticks with them. Now, unfortunately, the one image that has the color of Zen's pants is a page I'm going to have to... that is going to be appearing next. So, I'll only have it appear briefly, so that I don't end up, like, spoiling too much. I know someone could have paused and been like, oh, that's what happens. I mean, it's not really big, so we're good. Alrighty. Is that everything? Yes. So, now all that's left is... oh, shit. Alright, so I'm gonna have to use this background here. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm literally gonna try and replicate it. How far down does it go? I got the Steven Universe future theme in my head now. First it was fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Then it's like fucking Steven Universe future. It's like, the hell's going on? I wasn't really a big fan of Steven Universe Future, honestly. I feel like it got way too preachy at the end. And I know a lot of people are going to translate that as, oh, you're just, you don't like, you think it's pandering. It's like, no, I don't think, I'm not talking about that aspect. People seem to think that if you talk about Steven Universe being preachy, you seem like that you hate that it's LGBT, but that's not it at all. My criticism of Steven Universe being too preachy has nothing to do with the LGBT factor. In fact, when it comes to companies that try to give themselves brownie points, I would say Steven Universe is not one of those series. Because it feels more genuine due to its creator, Rebecca Sugar. Like, she's really passionate about that sort of thing. So, to me, it feels a lot more genuine rather than just like, hey, we gave ourselves some brownie points. Like in the MCU, where it's like, we have a gay character, but you just can't see him. Like, they're in the background somewhere. And to me, it's just like, really? Come on, Marvel. But I mean not pandering. I mean preachy as in, like, every second it gets the chance to kind of be like, this is how you should be. Like, if the world's not perfect, then it's bad. All this kind of shit, and it's just like, I get it. And it gets obnoxious after a while. It's like, I'm sorry, I just can't. And I'm not saying that Steven Universe Future is bad, by all means. I just personally didn't enjoy it because it felt very... how do I put this? It felt very full of itself. Oh, wrong one. Oh.
Yep, potato.
I'm afraid to talk about criticisms of Steven Universe because I know what it's gonna lead to. It's gonna lead to a lot of people getting the wrong idea. Think it's like, oh, he just hates it. He just thinks it's blah blah blah. He's like one of those fucking angry commentary channel dudes or whatever. And that's not it at all. It's just, it felt very ham-fisted, if you know what I mean. If that's the right word to use. Alright, wait, are my roommates back? Hang on, let me double check really quick. If I do, I'm gonna have to end the stream. Give me a sec. Oh! Alright, we're good. I just heard something.
I'm just being a big dum-dum. Me stupid.
Alright. So, one more on this layer, one more big tower. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot again. Oh, shoot 3 times. Oh, shoot 4 times. Why am I so terrible? Hey, oops, I forgot to remove the anti-aliasing on that layer. Oh well, easy fix. And now, we're gonna go ahead and add sort of a dark this thing. Oh yeah, and then lower it down to 50. Oh yeah. Then bring this back up and go ahead and recreate the grime. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, we're almost done. Okay, we can get rid of this. Bless you, Nightmare. She's going. Alrighty. And now? Oh, shoot, I almost forgot one thing. The shading. I almost forgot the shading for Zen and Kai. Aren't I silly? Hew, silly I am. You. What is that anyway? I see that a lot in like manga and like anime where it's like hew. What is that? I know it's meant to be like a form of laughter, but what who the hell laughs like that? Hew. Okay, just had to make sure. Sometimes I just forget what certain layers are, and I do not want to risk it. Risk being like, oh, I'm gonna wing it, because that could lead to some terrible results. I've done that a few times, or I've just been like, oh, let's just go with it. Always take the time to double check what layer you're on, because you might regret not doing so. I have been there. I think that it's a very common artist thing that I hear. Like, it's a big meme with like our community. You're on the wrong layer! Ah! Oh geez, I think they're back now. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Well, I'm almost done with this anyway. I thank you guys for joining me. There actually weren't that many people joining me. I'll see you later.